Hi, my name is Andrea, and I'm going to introduce you to a book series named Animals in Math. So each of these 10 animals have inspired me to write one book about each.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Kira, and I will be working alongside with Andrea to be going over all of the book levels with you. We have a special price that dropped down from $4.99, an extra 40% off, so that you can get each book for $2.99 and be able to download our ebooks on Amazon or Google. You can download these books from anywhere across the world and be able to enjoy with your child. Thank you.
Go.
Okay, we're going to be going over Animals and Math A level. This is Albert, the alligator. He helps us with our math, and he inspired this first book that we have. So we're going to be going over an overview of each book, and the second page always has learning objectives that your child will be mastering for each book. So as we go along through the pages, I'll be letting you know exactly which objectives your child will be mastering with the first A-level book. You can see that the child will be working on recognizing different shapes. They'll also be working on recognizing different colors as well, doing different practices to help with their recognition of the shapes and colors. Students will also be learning about spatial concepts, being able to understand, top and bottom, being able to practice fine motor skills by tracing as well. So you can see that all of these concepts are covered in the Level A book.
To the next book, the Animals in Math B level, which was inspired by Benson the Bunny. You can see the second page is learning concepts, and you'll be identifying numbers from 0 to 9. So throughout the book, there's a lot of tracing and coloring, which practices fine motor skills, and you will be counting amounts of fruits, so starting slow at first from 0 to 1 and growing throughout the book. And you can use an abacus or other counting objects.
On to C level, which was inspired by Kathy the cat. This level is going to be covering counting, writing with double digits. So some concepts that we will be focusing with your child on this C level is being able to identify numbers from 0 all the way to 99. Students will be practicing learning how to count with 2-digit numbers using an abacus, and like we said before, it's not necessary to use the abacus. If you don't have one, any manipulative encounters at home will work for this. Tracing and writing numbers is a big part of this level, as well as practicing the fine motor skills and having fun by tracing and drawing fun pictures.
Animals in Math D level, which was inspired by Denny the Dino. It can be seen that the learning objectives are learning addition with single-digit numbers. So throughout this book, you will use an abacus, and if you don't have one, it was mentioned you can use different counters, and you will be practicing skills by tracing and drawing and answering simple math problems with 1 digits.
Moving forward to E level on Animals and Math, we'll be working with Ethan the elephant on this level. Students will be working more so on learning direct addition. This is simple addition without regrouping, and students will be doing this addition with double-digit numbers. Students will also be able to use an abacus to add the numbers to help them. They can also use other manipulatives if it's easier for them to do so. Students will be working on practicing their fine motor skills, being able to have fun by tracing and drawing fun pictures as well.
On to the next level, Animals in Math F level, which was inspired by Francie the Fox. You'll be learning subtraction with single-digit numbers. So, as said before, you can use an abacus or many other counting objects, and you will count fruits, which will help you, and draw and trace, which will practice fine motor skills.
G level. We'll be moving forward with our G level with Animals and Math. This level was inspired by Georgie the gorilla, and I will be letting you know which objectives we're going to be covering for this level. Now, students more so will be working more on regrouping numbers in addition within this book. They will also be working on using the abacus or other manipulatives that they can use to practice regrouping numbers while adding. Students will also be continuing to practice their fine motor skills, continuing to trace, and also having a good time by taking a break by being able to trace and draw pictures as well.
Next book, Animals in Math H level, which was inspired by Harry the hippo. You will be learning a very important skill, which is regrouping of numbers in subtraction. So as usual, you can use an abacus or different counting objects, and you will first start off with differences of 10, and then start to go into more difficult problems.
Moving forward with our Animals and Math I-Level book, this book was inspired by Ian the iguana. We'll be covering and mastering some new topics for this level. Students will be focusing and learning more so about
Math J level, which was inspired by Jerry the Jaguar. We will be learning multiplication with single-digit numbers and how addition works and has similar concepts as multiplication. So you are given a multiplication table and starting off with very simple problems, but then going into more depth throughout the book. There you have it. You've met all my friends. Your kids will have so much fun learning.
Thank you. We want to remind you guys that our books are available online on either Amazon or Google, 40% off for $2.99 per book. We also want to remind you to always have fun while learning, which you can with our book series, and to always be safe, and thanks.